you have to learn new coping skills. You have to practice them. You have to get good at them. And again, it's not a straight road for a lot of people. It takes a little trial and error, but I've found over and over, and I'm sure you have as well, that with the right support and with the right judgment-free help and tools, the vast majority of people really find ways to get better. And
I like how you're starting it 3 weeks after, because, a lot of people that want to get better, healthier, or, over the holidays, it's really a bad time to start. Right, when people have to readjust going to football games without beer or without substances, or going to New Year's Eve party or Christmas without that stuff. So starting fresh after the new year, it's a great idea. I totally support that.
Thank you so much. It's really wonderful. I love doing the work, and we'll continue doing it.
So what was that website again?
So 21dayhabitreset.com is the website for the challenge that'll be starting in January. And if you are one of those people who's excited and is about ahead of time, still visit the site. We do offer kind of ongoing access to that, but if you want the live support, it'll be happening in mid-January again.
Yeah, and we'll touch base on that too, and maybe readdress that closer to that time too.
That'd be beautiful. I'd love to.
Yeah, awesome. So, you guys, we have to take our first break, and I don't know where you want to go, Kent. I know you had someone else called in, and then they're gone, so they might have to recall in. But it's time for our first break, and Dr. Adi, you can stay with us on the line if you want, or I don't know what your day was like.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, so we will be back with Moments of Clarity in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
You're listening to Moments of Clarity with Tiffany Werner. We welcome your input at 866-826-1340. Tiffany will be right back after this.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hi, this is Tiffany Werner, your host of Moments of Clarity. Living with a mental health disorder is not easy. If you or someone you know are struggling with this, please know it's so important to seek treatment, and I'm here to help. Please visit the website at momentsofclaritywithtiffany.com to view blog posts and resources on this site to help educate and inspire you to take action, because there's no shame in seeking help for mental health. While you're there, please take a few seconds to sign up for my email list. You'll get some extremely valuable educational and entertaining content that can be sent right to your inbox each week. Plus, you'll also get instant and free access to my guide on managing your anxiety. You can also follow me on Twitter at MOC with Tiffany and at Facebook at Tiffany Werner. And once again, the website is momentsofclaritywithtiffany.com. Thank you so much for your support and for listening to your show, because change can only come when we stand together as one.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
We are back to Moments of Clarity with Tiffany Werner. To join in the discussion, call 866-826-1340. Now, here's Tiffany Werner.
Hi, thanks, and welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Moments of Clarity. My name is Tiffany Werner. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and I'm your host. And today I have exciting guests on the line. One is the innovative producer, entrepreneur, and founder and producer of the KNEKT Television Network. And they've done so many things globally for charities, Make-A-Wish Foundation, and there's several television, or so to speak, shows on there that are for self-improvement and so much more. And I want to welcome back to Moments of Clarity, Kent Speakman.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hi. And then also one of your colleagues, Dr. Adid Jaffe, who's just blown me away with all these great, wonderful things to help you recover or to better your life or to change with trauma or find the core issue regarding your trauma or anything you want to change, and affordable. And you're going to have to remind me of that website, but I want to welcome back Dr. Adid Jaffe. Am I saying your last name right?
Thank you so much.
Well, 21 days challenge. What was it again? One more time.
It's 21dayhabitreset.com.
21dayhabitreset.com. I should have written that down. But wow, so many things. And so some of the things coming up for you guys, and talk a little bit about KNEKT Television.
Yeah, so we've been doing a lot of award shows. We've done the Daytime and Creative Arts Emmys. We just did the Media Access Awards, which I was mentioning. We did Voices of Our Children, which is with the Penny Lane Centers here. And then we've got some really exciting upcoming things with, we're actually going to Reno to do a Santa pub crawl, raising money for a lot of the schools up in northern Nevada. And so it's a 30,000 person Santa pub crawl. And we're working with Art Man that used to have the show Wild on E, and then Art Man Presents. So we're going to be up there this Saturday doing that, which will be a little bit more fun and out of the normal sort of things that we're doing. But
it's a Santa pub crawl, though.
About that. Yeah.
Since we're just talking about recovery here, change of topic,
exactly.
pretty drastic.
Bringing Addie
maybe
up
I'll
there
come
with
along
us
for support.
Exactly.
You can pass out your card while you're there.
Yeah,
funny. I love
it.
So
we got to meet people where they are, right?
Right. Well, not everyone's in recovery.
Yeah, and
that
also,
sounds fun.
By the way, you mentioned, Tiffany, earlier about the holidays. Our goal at Ignite is definitely not to make people feel bad about their drinking and using. So,
right.
At least I'll have Kent and some cameras so we can document it, and then we can figure out where to go from there.
Some people would be wishing that you didn't have the camera, I'm sure, if it's a pub crawl. But you might get some funny footage, some blackmail material or something. Just kidding. No, but so yeah, I mean, but Kent, you had before, you had Papa Joe doing healthy eating and programs like that. What are some things that you guys offer on KNEKT TV?
So we've been Papa Joe still is doing a lot of stuff with us, and he's had a pretty interesting journey, and he's been sharing a lot of that through his battle with cancer over the last I guess it's been 2 years now, or coming up on 3. But we continue to work with him, and then we've got some other great people like Jay Shetty that shares a lot of his content, and we do his live talk shows. Actually, another friend that Dr. Addy introduced me to, Shem and Durek, we're having some conversations about doing some more exciting things together, and have become pretty good friends through that introduction. And then just trying to think what else is coming up that's kind of exciting. We've got the Vocal Star Music Awards. We've got coming up on New Year's Eve, and I don't know if that's been announced yet, but I guess I just did. So that's going to be here at the Lowe's Hotel. We've got the celebration of musical artists that are up and coming from around the world come to Hollywood, and then the last one we had James Maslow from Big Time Rush was the host of. And since the show hasn't really been announced, I probably shouldn't say who the artist is yet, but you can check that all out on KNEKT TV. And that's KNEKT.TV. It's spelled the way it's phonetically sounding. And we've actually created a special coupon code for your listeners. If they go to KNEKT.TV and type in Moment, they'll get a free month subscription, and they can check out all of the past content and all the fun stuff that we have upcoming over the next 30 days.
Awesome. So KNEKT.TV and type in the word Moment, and you get a free month. Because there are shows, that's what I was trying to get at. Like Papa Joe did a healthy eating show, and then didn't you have some sort of aerobic one, or exercise, or yoga, or something as well that people can watch?
Yeah, I think we've got something like 15,000 videos that cover all kinds of topics, from weight loss, diet and nutrition. Actually, there's a fair bit of content from Dr. Addy's wife, Sophie Jaffe, who's created the superfood company Philosophy. So you can go on and get some healthy eating, cooking tips, and nutrition tips. I was going to say diet, but it's probably more nutrition than diet, because it's not restricting. It's just making healthy choices. And then we've been doing a really fun series with Bill Bacco from BB Lifestyle, and that's the BB Lifestyle show, where we've got all kinds of innovative new health and wellness techniques and he goes in and does crazy things like the vampire facial. We've done stem cell injections into his knees.
Wow.
All kinds of stuff that is hard to actually shoot because it's I don't have the best stomach for some of those medical procedures, but we've done all kinds of fun stuff where he gets poked and prodded and injected with all kinds of new things within the wellness space. So that one's been a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, I can't watch that kind of stuff too, like botched and all that stuff. It's kind of, but it's very interesting, and people need to know what those things look like anyway. If you can stomach procedures or medical things, and we have a caller. Brian Johnson, hi, you're a friend. Welcome to Moments of Clarity.
My apologies. I was dealing with my mother some stuff. She's going through some medical things right now, so my sincere apologies.
Oh, no. Welcome. So, Ken, do you want to introduce Brian?
Yeah, so this is Brian Johnson, BJ the Dreamer. He's the gentleman I was mentioning earlier who's hosted the Red Carpet for the Daytime Emmys with us and has the Dreamer series on KNEKT, as well as we just did the Media Access Awards. Which I think would be a great sort of segue for, I didn't talk too much about it. I was waiting for Brian, but Brian's whole message is to live your dreams out loud. And
wow, I like
so I'll
that.
let him share a little bit about his show and his background, and then maybe we can talk to the Media Access Awards and a little bit of what that was like for BJ to host.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so real quick, grew up in Skipperville, Alabama, population of about 600 people. All we have is one caution light and a rooster that crows every morning at 6 a.m. religiously. And growing up in such a small town, the internet, cable TV was, just gave me the ability to see outside of my pericope at the time. And for me, I've always been a dreamer. Just always been a kid with just big dreams, wanting to just bring about change and inspire people. That inspiration came from my mom because we didn't have a lot. She always was finding ways to help other people. And growing up, a cousin of mine had Down syndrome, and so everybody would always make fun of her. It was just really sad, and it just always touched my heart, and I always try to help her in any kind of way I could. And that really truly just speaks to who I am as a person in terms of just always trying to help so many people. Like I said, it comes from my mom, but
probably gave you a lot of empathy growing up and compassion for all types of people.
Absolutely. And, to see what Ken is doing with KNEKT and to be a part of it, his mission. And he's just a person who's just really on fire to bring about change. And, his heart, and he helps more people, and that helps him. And to be a part of this Media Access Awards, it just spoke to my soul. I mean, to see so many people and this is the one thing that really stood out to me. They didn't see themselves as having disabilities. They saw themselves as having different abilities.
Yeah.
And
so what's the Media Access Award? While you guys are talking about that, though.
Ken, you want to tee that up? Yes, certainly. So the Media Access Awards was created back in I think it was late 60s or early 70s by Norman Lear. And BJ's got some fun stories there maybe he can share. And so it was aired on traditional TV for years, and then with all of the ways that things have been changing with even a lot of the other award shows, it was taken off air back I think in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. So we brought it back to TV on KNEKT TV, and Deborah Calla is the executive producer, and so we did it last year. We had a little bit more time to kind of put it together this year, and it was a lot of fun. Jimmy Kimmel has been the guy to come on and sort of start the show off both years that I've worked with them. And,
I love that guy. I told you that. I love Jimmy Kimmel. He's great.
Great people, and Simon Cowell won an award last year, and he for all the work he's done with people with disabilities or different abilities in film and TV, and it's just been a real honor to be a part of, and
And you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I